Okay, so this is part 2. I figured out that if I had nothing to say about the level, I could say more about how they got official, etc. Because the system is like unlike any other system. First of all the official levels are made by multiple people, like you will have noticed. There's about 20 to 40 people who made at least one level to this game. Usually people have more than one official level. These levels are picked by the game administrator, in this case it's GP, and if it's good enough, it will make it official on a certain position. He tries to put them from easiest to hardest, but it doesn't always succeed in that. Mainly because he doesn't really test the levels. Didn't really bother to test the later levels, so you got misplaced levels after a while. Especially Wonders of Drum Gear. He placed it somewhere on position 60, that's like in the middle of the levels, while it was in fact one of the hardest. But luckily, he later found out that it wasn't as easy as he thought, so he later put it on 5th to last position, I think. Race to the finish. This is the most genius title ever created for a level. This level actually inspired me to make my first level. After that, I actually said to myself that I should try making a level. And as a matter of fact, this was actually made official right after this one. But later, this level called Quick was made, and GP decided that was best to put it between those two levels. It was made by Shiro. Ironically, when he made this level, he really didn't expect it to be official. He was like, yeah, it will probably be rejected. But no, it was made official. Because GP is like that. Yeah, it's not that hard, you just have to practice a lot. It's actually one of my levels. Yeah, Weird Adventures. The bridge was inspired by again this level, Race to the Finish. There's a volcano I had after it when I saw one of those Line Rider videos. I think it was Jagged Peak Adventure, I'm not sure. No, it was another level. I should really stop talking like this. I actually don't talk like this. These changing worlds. This can be a very annoying level at first, and even if you know this level, this can still be annoying. Well, this level changes a lot. That's why it's called Changing Worlds. This is actually a collaboration. The first part was made by, I think the first part was made by Elysia, and the second part was made by Hea Bilam. Luckily, there's only one thing that can kill you in this level. That's one bottomless pit. That's it. And the bottomless pit is at the beginning, so it's this part actually. The rest of it are just to fuck you over. This can be a very hard jump to do at first, but if you after some time will not be turned out. I jumped because there was actually a trap. There's a trap here too. And there's a jump gear sign that comes up. I really like that sign. I actually got tricked by it multiple times. That actually was a very bad idea to do. But I just pretend I actually finished it. Yeah, no, I'm cheap. I'm cheap. I don't really feel like replaying the levels when I fail them at the end of them, because else I probably won't get into the 15 minutes video limit. So this is Sharplands, made by GP. One of the oldest levels of the game. You can see it because of the simplistic design, and well, I hate how all of the old levels are like at the beginning of the game, because people, when they play like 20 levels, they're like, great, I played a lot of great levels, because they have no point of comparison, and they want to recreate them because they like them, not knowing that there's actually much better levels later in. But because most of the new levels were harder than the old levels, yeah, they are later in the game. Like Easy Underground, that's another old level. It's very messy. Really, fixing it right now would not make much sense, because we'll screw up all the high scores. So that's a sad thing. See that this level was not really much time was put into it, probably, when it was made. And I'm going to die again. Usually I don't suck that much on these levels, but I'm going to jump here, so I am sure I'll get over. This is Treehouse, made by Minmay. Pretty much all of Minmay's level have the same design. They're not that spectacular. Treehouse is a very annoying level, especially for being so early in the game. If you can't time your jumps very well, it's a good idea to jump up the hills, the first two only, because the third hill is too big to jump over. We don't suggest you to jump over the third hill. Third hill can be very hard to get over, but yeah, if you practice a lot, you'll get it eventually. This is cool. Personally, one of my favorite early levels. This was made like 2 years ago, but you see there's a big change in design. The ground isn't just lines, it's actually filled in, so it looks like real dirt or grass. And those trees are really complete the level, especially like the boulders at the end. No, I don't like them because they prevented me from finishing, but yeah, it's like one of the best early levels you'll get in this game. This conveyor belt, this was made by Burfy. Each level that Burfy made was always a unique concept. Yeah, it's not his best, but well, it's like totally different from the other levels. They always had so simple concepts that were easy to make, but they're like genius when you first think about them. Like this conveyor, making a conveyor belt. Well, I actually beat my score on it. This is Funland. This is probably the best early game level made. I really like the design of the ground. Those colorful lines are the perimeter of green lines. Originally this level only had colored lines, but it looked really messy, didn't really look nice. So I believe it was Beard Deluxe who told the ninja to fill it in with green lines instead, and yeah, I really liked what came out from it. I believe there's too much time on this level. The time on this level is too damn high. Anyways, this was the 21st level, so